Hi friends, welcome back to my studio. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to do a fake Sterling Ink weekly plan with me. So it's not time to start my Sterling Ink planner just yet. I really want it to be, but it's not, and actually I'm glad not to travel with it over the holidays. So I will start on that January 1st. However, I am thinking about it a lot. So I have done like a tester spread kind of idea thing here, and we're going to try actually decorating it, putting it into use. So this is a new column width for me, which is challenging, and so I kind of want to give it a try. So I didn't put any of the days or anything on there. I'm going to do that with my fountain pen while I still have the chance. I'm going to try lettering this on camera, which is tough. So I'm going to switch you over to time lapse and try not to get my head in the shot. Okay, so here you can see I used a glitter ink. This is, people are curious, this is a Narwhal Nautilus Grand Bohème, I believe, inked with Ferris Wheel Press Adventurine. It's like a gray with like kind of green undertones and then rose gold shimmer in it, and it's a nib swap with the Jowo Omniflex nib. So anyway, on with the show. So one of the things that I have been unsure about is like I can't write this narrow, and I like having the like Zig Clean color dot markers. So I think I'm gonna go vertical, horizontal, reverse, perpendicular with my columns. And so then I have room to write, and honestly there are 8 spots across, although on the real one there are numbers here, so I probably won't want to use the first one, and I kind of don't really even want to use the last one. So but that is still room for 6 tasks, which is a lot for me on a day, and in particular because this doesn't include my work. And then I'm going to have tasks that aren't day specific down here and maybe even over here if I want them. So that means that I won't have to put as much things in these individual days. So let's see. The other thing I was kind of toying with doing, let me find my ruler, is I've never been one of those people who like draws the weather in, but I kind of think it would be fun. So I'm gonna just do this with my pencil because that's kind of the weight of line that I'm looking for. And I'm just gonna section off a little space to do that because I think it seems like fun, and here is the time to try things. Not that I won't try things once I'm in the actual book, because I definitely will. But now's the time. All right. Now I've got to decide how much space I want for these items. I think I'm going to draw the line around here-ish. On the real planner, I can do that in the future based on like what hour that is. That seems a little too big. I'm going to go up one. That's not straight. It's not on the line, but it's in pencil, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm just looking to experiment. This is the week before I go on vacation, which in some ways I feel like means that I won't have that much to do, but in some ways it kind of means that I will. All of my Christmas shopping, I believe, is over, is finished, so that's something. But I still need to like pack and get things ready at my house to like leave it. And then I'm gonna do a habit tracker in the sidebar, but I think I want to put a couple stickers down first. But before I do stickers, I think I want a little more lettering here. So I'm going to use this Fountain Pen Revolution pen and the Ultra Flex nib, and this is their ink as well. It's called Cinnamon. Now I will say I've been doing disc bound this whole time, and I'm kind of worried about what it will be like to do some of these things in a book where like it doesn't sit absolutely flat. So that's gonna be a thing we learn. Oh shoot. And there I got in my own way. All right, let's see. I had printed out, so these are the Christmas at Home sticker, well, like a digital kit. I need to move this out of the way or risky things will happen because that wet ink is very wet. I think I'm just gonna put it right on here. So these are the Christmas at Home digital kit that I've printed, like spaced in silhouette and cut out on clear matte paper. So there we have that. I also have the washi that goes, lots of washi that goes with this. All right, I don't use washi enough, so let's do it. I won't be able, in the book, I won't be able to like just keep putting things in the same spot every time, but we're testing here. So let's do red here to separate. It'd be fun to have done it above as well, or I feel like I want something. Maybe I do it at the top. And then I have the weather, separating the days from the weather instead of the weather from the spread. I'll have to redraw our lines, but it's not that big a deal because I did it in pencil. And I did warn you all at the beginning of the video that we're experimenting, right? Because we totally are. And that is what keeps life interesting. Here we go. Is this one safe to touch? Not really. All right, we will come back to that. That Flex pen puts down a lot of ink, and that's dangerous. All right, if I need more tasks, I'll put them here, but what I've kind of been wanting to do is have this. I'm labeling this as updates, and I'm gonna do this at the end of the week. If I've got, so I have daily journaling happening, but that is very like much what's going on with me and kind of my own internal processing. And if I start thinking about this notebook, it doesn't even really feel right to call it a planner anymore, as a keepsake, then I want other things in here. So things like what's going on with other members in my family and that kind of thing. So like notes from my phone calls or whatever. Let me put December here. And I need a place for that too. So that's what I'm thinking, but it's a living document at this point. There we go. And I'll put habits in when I'm ready. Let's see, I think it's safe to do the washi. That's kind of elsewhere. So I am traveling to see my parents. We don't leave until the 25th. So it's going to be a long week. Oh, I should actually put a place for my flight information. It's going to be a long week of like waiting to be on vacation. But you know, at least I get to go on vacation. I'm not complaining, but oh, if I don't want to do the weather, I can do this as a countdown, which would also be fun. So I had printed out these books so that I could have it as a divider here. But I don't think that's gonna work. I can use this in my daily instead. I'd planned on putting it here, although it would have taken up too much space. I don't really know how to size these things yet. So that is a challenge. All right, but I do need something to kind of balance this over here. Let's see about this Mindframe poinsettia, and I think we'll be okay. I'll write short tasks there in the corner. I have a green version. Let's try it and see. So I'm not going to be able to, if I do this in the book bound, put the stickers in exactly the same place every single time. That's going to cause me problems. So I could consider like making the divisions elsewhere from week to week and that kind of thing. But that's not a thing I've worried about in my disc bound journey, because I always take the pages out when I write on them, so I don't have like a huge buildup in any one location. So, although now I'm kind of wishing I had like this tan color, and I can't find the end of this washi. I don't know, we'll leave it. We'll see how we feel later, because it's just washi, and we got options. Okay, I think I want to put this lantern here. Okay, but I am smudging, which is why I don't often letter on camera. But we will take that one step at a time and try to get past it emotionally. Okay, I'm gonna put my habits in here. I'm gonna use the same Adventurine just to okay, what is my longest one? Morning routine is my longest one. I'm gonna put this here. All right, what are some of my shorter ones? So then we're gonna do vitamins, journaling. What's this? Planner check-in. Let's just write planner. This is, I'm gonna make it a weekly habit to flip to the other spreads that I won't be seeing. So my daily spread, my monthly spread, my quarterly spreads. Because if I don't make that a habit, I'm never gonna see them. I have long been a struggler when it comes to flipping spreads. All right, I'm gonna put the days of the week up the top, but I'm gonna let this dry first and we'll stick to the stickers for a little bit. So one of the perks of having gaps between like this is that I can, I think, sneak skinny things down the middle. Now I'm not sure I put anything skinny enough, so maybe not. Maybe we're close to done, which is a little disappointing. I want a couple more things. Something here. And then I think the rest of this will go into my daily spreads. I'm not sure I'm convinced by this washi. Let's take it off and see. Yeah, I don't love it. Part of this, I think, will be living in it all week and seeing what happens and adding things in the spots that I have open. All right, I'm gonna have to learn how to space in that properly so that it's inside the grid but not. Oh my gosh, I'm making such a mess of this. I need blotting paper. This is just a paper towel. Let's blot this one too. Put it down because I want to put in here habits. It's just going to be a hard one, I think, to fit in a space, but it's a short word. Habits. And then there is room for something. So what I'm gonna do to clean this up is take like a white gel pen. I'm not gonna worry about the tiny smudges, but I'm just gonna clean up the kind of the big one there. That fits. That fits so well, it seems made to be. I think I'm just gonna put something here and I'm gonna write around it. And I think it's gonna be this mug, the starriness. And then I'll just write around it. Do I want one more starriness? I'm gonna live with it and not worry about it. Okay, let me show you. Oh, it's kind of making it worse instead of better, isn't it? Because it's still wet. Okay, I can't do any more with that right now. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be using this week as a pretend sterling ink spread. I don't know if I'll post after the pens for these or not, but if you follow me on Instagram, you might be able to see that kind of thing. And thanks for hanging out with me. If you're using a sterling ink planner, or honestly any planner you're using, how excited are you to get started? Give me like an emoticon or something to show me how excited you are in the comments below. Bye, friends.